Hello everyone, my name is Kenmei and today in Emblem Heroes we are back for some summoning after so long. Yeah, and we're back for not one, but two banners as I have saved the spring banner for this session. I will have time to talk about the reasons behind my absence for the past 2 months. Well, technically last month? I don't even recall. So basically since Lumera's summoning session, but I guess we have to start somewhere, and this somewhere is going to be the tier list for this first banner. We have some new heroes from Mystery, and I'm a bit sad that we have Attune here, but she's going to be first because she's an Attune unit and limited, you know. So she the first, then Merrick because Merrick, because he's really nice. It's really interesting that he's a cav right now. And next I think is going to be Arlen before Yulia, because of the potential father. But I think it's going to be very, very annoying to try and get him for, you know, the sole reason that they are color sharing on colorless. So without further ado, I guess we can start right away. There's also a really nice circle. So on this banner, we're not going to skip we're not going to skip red. You might have noticed I have a big amount of orbs, but okay. Starting with a 4-star special. Well, not 4-star, but 4-star focus. You might see it's... Oh! Really nice IVs. It's just enough to go full circles on both banner, and I would have like 10 spare orbs in case I want to, you know, color snipe on the last circle, something like that. So really... it's a lot. It's going to be a long session, but it's not like we are going to be able to color snipe. So on this banner, red is clearly the color we don't want a lot of, and actually I wouldn't mind getting some reds because well, I guess we can start with that, with the fact that I have been away for basically the whole month of February, and it's been a bit complicated, but basically I just had a lot of things to do and not a lot of things, you know, not a lot of time and orbs to spend on banners, and it actually led me to, for the first time, actually let go of 2 banners. And by letting go, I mean not getting catalog on those 2 banners. I did get 2 out of the 4 heroes from it was the Valentine's banner, so I managed to get Selena. And I went to the spa to go and get Leon. And I actually had, you know, I actually made a session for this summoning session. I recorded one, but it was a bit, I don't know, the heart wasn't there. And clearly I didn't feel good at the time, so I decided to scrap it. And for the Hortensia and Ivy banner, I would have loved to get anyone from this banner, but instead I made the poor choice to try and have my last merge on Valentine Gustav, so I threw orbs there. And sadly, it didn't pay. And sadly, the whole Illusia, I think it's Illusia? The place where Hortensia and Ivy comes from. this whole banner, I have nobody from there. So it's kind of, honestly, it's kind of poetic because ever since I've managed to get completion, I never had a banner, you know, go away before I could get every unit that it introduced. Even with the Science of 12, even with, I think the other one I have, I recall was the, how was it called? The Moonspell and the Abyss banner. And it's quite funny because I recall when I managed to get completion and one of my last units, one of the last units fitting, you know, that I didn't have aside from new introduced heroes was, well, 3 years ago. It was, oh, hello, Moth. Would you have a Shida right after you? It was 3 years ago with the Willful Rabbits banner with Selena, Myrrh, Inigo, and I can't recall the fourth one. And now one of the I recall I got a Zelgius, like he was the last unit I hadn't in the catalog, and so I feel it's quite fitting to actually, well, fitting no, because I'm not gonna lie, it did frustrate me that I couldn't get, you know, keep this catalog complete goal. But in the meantime, at the same time, I think it was also a nice way to look back at my feeling with the game, my relationship with the game, and it might have not been the best. Let's be honest for a second. And so I think it was a solitary, you know, going back a bit from FEH. And in the meantime, I did make a lot of art. Did try to make my artist's job thrive. And by the way, I must thank everyone who supported me through January up until now with commissions and the likes. Thank you, everyone. It's been really nice working with you. But I guess it's enough for the why was I away and what's happening there. We can go back to the actual units now. I'm not really, you know, up to date to what kind of banner we are to expect with new heroes, so I was a bit surprised, but not that much, that we are getting a new Archaneian banner, because I think the last one was a long time ago, at least a year, maybe. I cannot even recall that. But one thing that is awesome is that we've got finally a new ascended hero after a year drought, I think. So that's really nice. What's not as nice is the fact that we've got a Tune Shida, and it's just that it's not that Shida isn't a bad unit. It's, you know, it's just that there are a lot of other characters. On a banner like the last Shadows of Valentia banner, I could understand that they couldn't really, you know, they're starting to close on potential units, so only adding like 3 new units with Myson, Estia, and Marla. I can understand, but with Archaneia, we still have a lot of characters that are missing, and we know IS can go with new heroes that haven't been introduced yet, and put them as rearmed or attuned units. They did it. They did it with Alfred, they did it with Alchrist, they did it with Hortensia and Ivy, so they could have done it with new units, given they would give, you know, nice fodder to those units, to new heroes that are still not in the game. But sadly, they chose Shida, and I said sadly just because we still, there are a lot of characters that are waiting representation, but I do like the theme of this banner overall. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even try reading skills anymore. I do, you know, look at some people who try to summarize basic effects of characters, but truly, it's gotten to a point where it's just so hard to remember what every unit does. What their strong points are is not that hard, but all their effects, it can get a little daunting. And another thing that is getting a little daunting is, wow! What a way to welcome me back, Faye! But I guess this is, thank you, game, for letting me time to actually collect myself. Alright. It's also a bit sad, but understandable that we do not get more than one spark for this banner. But hey, you know what? If you only have one limited character, not one special, but one limited character, I guess they go with that metric nowadays. Hello, Villa. It's honestly pretty funny that right now our only unit, the only unit we've gotten is a 4-star Yulia. We're not going to get any Merrick, and I don't think I will. I think even if we get Shida, I might actually go with another Shida, just because I might go back on this banner at a later date. If we get Arlen and Shida on this circle, I might consider taking Merrick, but let's be honest, not gonna happen. I think the luck is not there right now, and I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be that mad at it, because I do need to save the luck for not exactly 2 weeks, but not that close, not that far. Oh, Hubert, hello. One day your C skill might be interesting, depending on what they make. You know, I think he has infantry X-Blade, right? He does. Ooh, chill res. But yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he does have his refine yet. But I don't recall what I was saying, and can you actually believe it? No 5-star there. But yeah, in 2 weeks' time, we are going to have our session to try and get the last 3 merges we need for Legendary Elincia. And let me be honest, I'm a bit fearful. But at the same time, I'm pretty hopeful. Oh, we have that problem. Be right back. And we're back. So yeah, this is now becoming a problem. If you don't clean your barracks, you can't really go with a full session and you know, actually not have to empty your barracks. So we're going to get Shida. I could argue, and it could be argued that we could you know, not we could take Arlen just to not have to focus on colorless, but no. I made a choice, and it's going to be Shida. And I don't know if my opinion is going to be controversial. Like many others, I thought it was Lucina at first. But yeah, it's just because she's attuned with Marth. And I have a little problem with this face. I think it's just because the way not the upper lid, but the down lid is shaded, it feels like she has some big bags under her eyes. But I think that's just an artistic thing. And so now we have yes, we are leaving this banner with a 5%. But maybe we can have more luck on the bunny banner. And on this one, oh, I forgot to do the tier list. Basically, Chloe first, Mirabilis, then Sylvain, and very, very deeply sorry, Fran, but you're last. Because I would like at least 2 Sylvains. But yeah, on this banner, we can't skip colorless, and we want blues. I think even though it's annoying, because you sometimes have a hard time getting the units you want when the colors here, it is funny that we're getting two banners back to back with a color that is skipped. And on this one, yeah, we're going to take Chloe because for what's it called? I forgot the name of the banner. Screw that. Not the name of the banner, the name of the game mode. For harmonic battles? You know what I mean. The fact that they give charge to allies is going to be so good. They're going to be used for awakening and engage. When awakening and engage are a bonus for harmonic battles. I don't recall for the moment for engage. I said echoes. Sorry for engage. We only have. I think we only have Anna. Halloween Anna? We might have someone else, but I can't recall at the tip of my tongue right now. But we also have Awakening. And on this one, we especially have an harmonic unit that you would have a hard time, consider using. Because usually for harmonic battles, you want to go as far as you can, as fast as you can. And Bridal Tiki as an armor unit is not going to give you that. So it is nice that Cordelia, through Chloe, would give her charge. It will help using Bridal Tiki, even though it's not like it's going to be helpful, having Tiki on the front line. Well, to protect her allies. I mean, it could be nice because they usually have some inflated stats. So, oh yes, hello, Mirabilis. How are you doing? I'm so glad. I'm super sad that she's not the duo. Oh, plus Res, I think. Oh, that is very good. I'm sad that her and Linhardt are not the duo, but she has a really cute design. I was mad at well, not mad per se, but I was a bit sad at Triandra's design last year. This one, even though some people might say it's a bit too much, and I can see where you come from, but it's way cuter and way more fitting. And by the way, wait. So sorry, I I wanted to say something, and my brain censored me because I can't recall what I had in mind. Oh dearest, is that already dementia? I'm too young for that. All right. Sama. But yeah, something I mentioned earlier, we're going to have a session on the 29th for Elincia. I will have a guest with me. Ooh, another 4-star. All right. Yay. She looks so cute. Her Barney looks so cute as well. And this is really nice. The father is correct. I mean, Mystic Boost, I would argue, is nice to have as bridge fodder. If you actually summon for seasonal units to get some fodder. But this is really nice that we have another case of, I would say, Summer Cloud, where the 4-star unit is actually really good. And not just, you know, a pushover. Alright, maybe the duo wants to come faster than Sheeta wanted, you know. Because they're on Pegasus, unlike Sheeta. Like, I was actually surprised that Sheeta wasn't a flying unit this time around. You know. It also reminded me of... Oh, yes! Alright! One more for completion! Hi, Kagetsu! She's sadly not there, but... Oh, thanks for coming! Thanks for coming, young lad! Where was I? Yeah. Seeing her as a... infantry lance unit reminded me of the time it took us so long. Like, if you were there in the first year or two of Heroes, you would have remembered, you would have known the incredible gap between... Oh, hello, Selena. There was a time where it took us more than a year, and almost 2 years, if I recall correctly, before we got a new lance infantry. There was a huge gap between Shiro and Dancer Berkut. I need to actually check the timing there, but I recall it was pretty long. Let's start here. I guess Editor Me will have, you know, made a choice then. But I don't know if I should put Kagetsu as a 4-star. No, I guess he's not a 4-star focus, so... No need to actually give him a little jingle. Alright. And then we have this. Are we going to leave this banner at 5%? That would be pretty sad. But, you know, that can be the gacha luck. Hello, Clarine. Bloop. Bloop. Wing. Chung. Wing. I really wonder... because I'm thinking of the other banner with the Archaneian units. I really wonder if how the banner is going to perform, because I would like for IS to bring back way more ascended units, and I fear that if the banner performs poorly, they will actually blame it on the fact that we have an ascended unit. And not because, oh, that's a pretty bad circle. But we'll do it anyway. You know, it might be, they might see it as a, oh, they don't like ascended units. And not like, oh, we're going to scrape, not exactly the bottom of the barrel. Because we still do have a lot of characters. I think people would be, like, I mean, they separated Yulia with her twin brother, and it was so sad, you know. The Forging Born made it actually pretty sad. So they're not scraping the bottom of the barrel yet, but we know they used most of the most popular units. At least for Archaneian, it's not always the case. Like for Awakening, we still don't have Vike. We still don't have well, Callum. Now we have a seasonal, but they only introduced Inigo and Severa like last month or 2 months ago. Well, way late in the cycle. And we still have a lot of units like that in other games. But it's pretty sad because aside from power creep nowadays, how do you... Oh. No, I'm not doing this circle. We're going to just take the green and get out. I don't know if it will be enough orbs. We'll pray it is. I do have the 5 quest orbs remaining, so we should still be good. Yeah, we should still be good. We have 10, well, not exactly 10 summons left, 9 summons left, and we have 40 orbs, so it should be good. Blop, 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 blop. Maybe I could actually skip this colorless, Let's do the circle, see how many orbs we have left, and then go for our final circle. Alright, another Kagetsu. Giving us not follow-up, if I recall correctly. Yeah, and ideal at 4-star rarity. Alright, do Fram or Chloe wants to join us? Okay, no Fram. And Chloe? Maybe. Oh! Well, that's a surprise. Okay. Alright. Plus res, I don't care. That's nice, that's a merge. We're going to go back. We're not going to finish at 5%. We might finish at 4, but that's it. Okay, let's finish with this circle. We will spark for Chloe anyway. Let's see if Sylvain wants to join. Maybe. Oh no, but Selena does. I think it's pretty funny that Selena and Lucia are coming back to back. They don't exactly have the same haircut, but in my head, they would be quite similar in my head. For some strange reason. What's happening? I guess they wait in the end of the session to all come rushing down. And did I check our IVs? No, okay. Alright. They were waiting for the end of this session. That's nice, people. But I just don't. It's not that I don't take kindly the fact that you're giving me those units. No, it's just that I would have preferred the focus units. But no Fram. And who do we finish on? It's actually, I think it's not actually going to be a hard session to edit with that few units. And we finish with a 4-star Mirabilis. Plus 2 Mirabilis. That's nice. Plus defense, I don't think you want that. But yeah, let's go. Let's be right back. And we're back just for the last summon. The last summon of destiny. And once again, we're not going to take the other blue. We're going to take this because it's pretty sad because I've actually seen Brian's session on his plant standing of Chloe. I would have loved to do that, but clearly, I need to spend my money on, you know, real stuff like food, rent, taxes, things like that. So yeah, they're really cute. Even though I think I do have a problem with one of the... Yeah, I think it's pretty strange that they are so far apart, but I guess it also makes it really special. So it's really nice. And sadly, we won't have any more Cordelia duos. It's pretty sad that it wasn't Sumia and all things like that. Actually, let's just go fetch this. And let's try on this. We will go for greens and colorlesses and maybe blues, depending on what's in there. Well, perfect. We will not go for the reds, so let's go for the 2 blues and the colorless and see. I know the game is going to make me regret my cheetah pull, but I still want to see how we can, if we can break this pity, this 5% pity. Getting an Arlen in here would be oh so nice. Can you do that for me, game? Well, that's... Okay, very nice. That's an ascended unit. But I already have a Florets. But I do like this because I do want to merge Celica. But it will come. Summon after summon. And we finish up this session with a nothing. Alright. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I don't care. We're going to finish on this. So yeah, thank you for watching this session. Sorry for not having been around lately. I might do another session for Hero Rises. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Maybe in between the next big summon, which is going to be the legendary Alicia plus stunning. But in the meantime, thank you oh so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, everyone. Bye bye!